Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dark Souls 2. And hello, by the way, because you can see me. Hello. Um, right, well, where were we last on our playthrough? We were about to talk to Shrade. Now, um, I think, if I remember rightly, I may have possibly gone a little bit further forward on this character. Which sucks, really. It sucks. However, we will go from where I am now. I've gone back to Stray because I did go to the Iron Keep. Now, um, if I remember rightly, I may possibly have killed the boss before the Iron Keep, and in which case that sucks too. In fact, actually, we can. I don't really want to respawn them. I'll do it later. Let's just for starters. Let's talk to Strayed and let's see whether he's still got the dialogue.
Souls, I need souls, you cursed fool. If you seek my strength, bring me souls. Bigger, stronger souls.
Okay, so Strayed, what he does is he allows you to. You can buy the Ring of Knowledge, which increases your intelligence. You got the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. Also sells a couple of free Rogue Waters, and he sells some relatively good pyromancies and sorceries. Now, Flame Swathe is one that was so overpowered when the game first started, when the first game came out. It's still, even to this moment in time, probably a little bit still overpowered, but it's a good pyromancy nonetheless. However, we're not pyromancy this playthrough. In fact, it's been that long I don't even remember what this playthrough was. I think it was a strength build. I remember rightly. Also, he also allows you to trade your boss souls that you get from each of the bosses for weapons. Now, let's see. We got the Dragon Rider Halberd. We got Roaring Halberd. The Bone Scythe, Dragon Rider Twin Blade, the Dragon Rider Bow, the Pursuer's Great Shield, which we haven't got the Pursuer's Soul for because I may have used it to get souls, and Dragon Rider Great Shield, which again is using the Dragon Rider Soul. And Mithra's Bent Blade. We've also got these here as well, which are all pretty good. There's a couple that haven't been unlocked yet, which are really cool. And I really want to show those. Maybe I haven't actually gone through the Iron Keep there, maybe. Otherwise, there would be a really cool sword here, but that's for a later date. Let's go through his dialogue.
The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame.
So he talks there about kingdoms rising and falling. It's sort of like a consistent cycle and it keeps happening all the time. It's a theme that you'll see throughout the game. There's a couple of hints towards it, towards the end as well. There's this game. You start off not having a clue what the hell is going on, but towards like the end, they start giving you more and more hints, and eventually you can puzzle together if you're good enough. You can puzzle together your own sort of theory on it. I'm not going to post a link on this video, but there's towards the end of the playthrough, I'll put a video up in the description of one of the people's theories. I think it's a fantastic theory, and it's really well put together with facts from the game and all that sort of stuff as well. And I personally go off of that theory because I really like it, and I think it's a fantastic way of telling the story. You'll see. Like I said, I'll send a link to that towards the end of the playthrough. But for now, let's continue on.
Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the old ones. But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe?
Any more?
How long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner? Drang Lake. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed. The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think?
Any more?
Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here.
I think we're still. Yeah, we've already heard this, haven't we? Anyway.
Feeble, cursed one.
Sorry, I've got to do something. Okay, so yeah, Stray talks for quite a while, and he's he has got some really good information now. So yeah, we are. I think we were maybe doing we were rather doing a mix between strength and dex build, or we were doing a strength build. I can imagine we were doing strength build. I even think the actual YouTube video says strength build on it. That's how much I'm completely lost with the series. It is a strength build because we were getting our dex up to 20, and that's all we were going to leave it at, weren't we? So that's fine. Okay, so now I really don't know where we left off. The Iron Keep is here, so more than likely. One second, bear with me. Okay, guys, so we were at Harvest Peak. I think it's Harvest Peak, or as it's known, Central Earthen Peak. Now, I've gone past this. I have gone past this, I've gotten up to the Iron Keep. So what I will do is I will still go through this area, and what I will do is I'll show you where the bosses and stuff are and all that sort of stuff. I've gone to the wrong one. I apologise for this. I do apologise. This is my fault, and I'm very silly. But we can still go through the game. So we talked to Lucas Hill. Got that in the end. We talked to Lucas Hill, and FYI, I'm now using an Xbox One controller. Fantastic controller. However, these are annoying as hell. So inside Dark Souls 2, you use those buttons quite a lot. They're very clicky, and they do my head in, to be honest, I must admit. But just to note, that's probably why my gameplay is going to be terrible. I'm trying to get used to it. Okay, so let's continue on with this playthrough anyway. So in this room, usually the gears and stuff would be, they'd be going, they'd be moving, and you'll see why they are not up ahead. I'll show you why that's happening. So up these stairs, we've got a mannequin. These guys are annoying as hell, and of course, I think you've already seen them in the past episode. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Possibly. Now, this switch here on the wall will actually lift that massive bowl of poison up, so it basically stops you from hitting it if you ever want to go into close combat up that way. First things first, let's kill this guy anyway. Actually, no, I don't think we have seen the mannequins yet, have we? That was a fail. We haven't, because, well, this is where it starts. You start finding them from here. So yeah, the mannequins are the headless. They've got no head, and they are annoying as hell. If you let them take a hit on you, they are usually very, very powerful. Me, I'm just going to backstab them like a noob, because that is the way to go. Now, this next area, there is a guy, as you can see, straight forward. Now, this guy will come at you up until about this point where I am now. However, if you see to the right there are two lovely mannequins with bows waiting to attack me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the middle here where the cog is, and that'll stop them from attacking me. If we get behind him. There we go. That's kind of lucky actually, but I was going for the backstab, but yeah. Now, there is an item there. Remember rightly, that is a weapon with poison on it. I can't remember what it is, but it's not incredibly great. You get there by, I think you jump down. Yeah, you jump down from up there, down onto that platform. Oh no, you don't. We'll get it. We'll get it anyway. We'll get it this episode, so it's not a problem. I know it's somewhere up here, so we'll continue on. So leave those mannequin archers for now. Now this room it looks completely safe, and it kind of is actually. We can kill this archer. Actually, we'll do that now, so that we don't bump into him later. Knew that was going to hit me. As you can see, I already got that chest down there. I didn't even pick up this item. That's how useless it is. We'll go this way first. On the wall here, we'll bring that up. If you use it, be wary of right. There is an ambush here. And this takes us down to that chest. There is a weapon in that chest, and rightly, I cannot remember what it is. I'll put it on the screen, so you can so you know what it is. Let's see. So it could have been important. It might not be. I'm not too sure. I don't think it was incredibly great. Now this ladder. They also try and throw daggers at you, which they failed miserably at then. But usually they do it, and they are kind of annoying because they do poison, and they can really affect you. But luckily for us, we've got a long sword. Longsword? Is it longsword? Yeah, fire longsword. I'm trying to get myself to grips everything. It's kind of crazy. Which which is relatively fast and not too bad. Now here, this is a pain in the arse. This guy, if you just let him, he will go up to the top and he'll try and shut a gate. In fact, I'll show you. Right. I won't actually, because I might want to get in there. So up here, he will go through that door and there'll be a switch inside that door. It's past that gate, sorry, and he'll close the gate on you, basically. Now down here is the bonfire. Obviously, if you rest at the bonfire, you're gonna have problems with the monsters gonna respawn. So be careful of that. So usually, what I do is just light it and then I leave it from there. Now, this is one of the best things you can do ever in this game, and I should highly suggest you do it. This is actually the reason why the poison in places is gone. Also, why the cogs aren't moving and everything's stopped. If you light a torch here, this is ridiculous, by the way. If I hadn't have found this online when I did the first playthrough of this, I would never have found it, and the boss would have been so hard I would never have been able to do it. Now I know that I haven't gone that far ahead. I've only killed one boss. If you stand here and press A with a torch lit, you can basically, it's really stupid, you can light this metal pipe, and you can stop everything from working. It burns everything and it stops the poison in most areas. Yeah, exactly. Right. So that's that taken care of. Let's continue with the area. Now here, there is a Sin's Fortress trap. You see this guy on the floor here? Anything look a bit different to you? Sin's Fortress. So yeah, be careful of that one. That happened to me once. This guy doesn't have to stand a chance. He just sits there and just lets you take it. Just basically takes it. Mannequin shield, nothing really that special with this character class, at least. Anyway, the mannequin shield. There it is. Mannequin shield. 85% to physical damage. It's not too bad. It's very good. Very good with poison and bleeding. That's for sure. Also good with stopping criticals and I think is that I can't actually remember what these two are. Poison damage, yeah, and counter strength, yeah. They're better, but still nothing special. Definitely lighter though, a lot lighter. 5.5 lighter, which is really good. But I always suggest getting yourself a 100 physical strength shield, no matter what you do, really. How heavy is it? That's only 2 points extra heavy, and it's actually kind of better than my shield completely. I won't use it at the moment, but that might be something for later that might be kind of handy. Let's see, let's have a look at our rings quickly, because we can get rid of this old cat ring and change it for something a little bit more worthwhile. Even that would do for now, until we need it. In fact, actually, I'm going to keep it on because there's a little bit in a minute that we're going to need it for. let's go through the gate anyway. Immediately, you get attacked from this guy on the left. Come on. Of course, if you didn't know all of this, this would be a lot slower. Now, when I first came down this way, you can't. I wouldn't have thought that you would have been able to destroy these, but you actually can. You can do it all the way along if you want to as well. There is an item there next to that corpse, usually. And usually, there is a guy that stands here, and you talk to him, and he'll allow you to buy a ladder off him to go down here and get that item down there, which is, if I remember rightly, a Twinkling Titanite. And also rather a bonfire ascetic or something of that degree. It wasn't incredible, but it was okay, I guess. So yeah, that switch, don't pull it yourself because it'll lock you in. That will close the gate. So let's continue down this way. Around this corner, there's this switch here. inside this room, you've got a ladder that goes up to the top here, which we'll have a quick look actually. It takes us up that way. We will go that way shortly. I don't want to do it yet. Oh, FYI, see that up there, which is it's like a fan, almost. It is a fan. If you hadn't lit that thing, they'd be going still. So, yeah, it is pretty much vital that you do go to that bonfire and you do what I said. Otherwise, it will cause you a lot of troubles, especially for the boss fight. And I can assure you on that one, it is a hard boss fight if you do not do that shortcut. Okay, so as you can see, there's this little bit here that's a bit weird. So obviously, I'm guessing you guys probably know what's going to have to happen here. Pull the lever, and it goes up. Down here, there's an item. Get it, grab it, run back up here because this thing comes back down. I wouldn't suggest going back that way though, because there's a little drop, you see, so I wouldn't do that. Okay, and then we'll do it again. This time, we'll get on it. And I've already got this. Again, oh, way up. Yeah, completely forgot about these guys. Oh, wow, you asshole. Turns out, I don't... Oh, you asshole. Thought it was safe. Okay. Jump. Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. So, we're back here at the bonfire. I'm not going to attack these guys. I'm just going to run upstairs. I'm not actually going to go back to that chest. You can explore that little bit area for yourself. You can also try and figure out for yourself, I think, how to get to that item. I think I'd do that. I think I'd do it that way. I don't want to spoil everything. Again, pressure plate, just in case everybody forgets. I did that last time. I accidentally recorded. I've had to record this again because I'm very, very silly. And my computer is very, very silly, and it didn't record, so we're having to do this bit again. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's what I'm here for, you know. It's all about making things right. Now here is a walkway, well, sort of a opening, but it usually has poison inside the area. But if, of course, we've gotten rid of all the poison, so we're actually okay. That way, by the way, is to get to the asshole that killed me. And we're gonna get revenge. Ha ha! Now these guys, luckily, they can't get to us. Those mages, watch out for them. They are extremely, extremely powerful. Even at close quarters as well. At close quarters, they do like sort of they've got a fan, and at close quarters they really, really hurt you. So be very careful with that. Now I've just noticed I did this bit before with these crossbow bullets, and I haven't got any left. Oh no, I've got 8 wooden. That might work. These two here, you can do one of two things. You can range them out, or you can try and bait them to attack those vials, or you can even attack those vials yourself. In fact, actually, I completely forgot you could do that. Oh yeah, you have to have metal ones. That was clever. And that's what happens is they get poisoned, and you basically get the upper edge on them, really. So once you killed these two, again, you can go up close to them if you want, but it'll be a lot of a challenge. It will be a challenge, so be very careful. Now this guy, I'm guessing, probably got killed by A, rather poison, or B, probably got killed by the ladies. Now, what you want to do is you want to bait this guy to come around this corner, because around that corner there is another one of those ladies, so be very careful. I have just poisoned myself. which in this situation is actually kind of bad because I don't actually have any poison moss. No, I actually don't. So I'm just going to have to wait for this to calm down and just use a life gem. There we go. That'll be fine. Use another one. So around this corner is this lady here. I'm not going to stand around and show you how powerful she is. If she gets a hit on you with that fan, she will obliterate you. Just be careful. This area here is all usually covered in poison if you haven't activated the short thing, and that is always the boss room. However, to make things easier for you first timers on the boss, I highly suggest you go up these stairs. However, be careful, there is a red phantom up here, which we'll talk about in a second. I won't be able to show you him, unfortunately, because he's already killed on my version of the game. I could have used that bonfire aesthetic in this area, actually, to redo this area, but oh well. So inside this room is a box, is a room full of poisonous vials, so don't go running in there and bash things down, because it'll just poison you, unless you've got the poison moss. It's up to you if you want to do that. Inside there is some blue mushrooms that you have to kill, not too difficult. The main enemy, though, is, if you guys have played Dark Souls 1, there is a mimic in there. Mimics are not good news, but just for those who don't know when a mimic's going to come, if you look at the chest, the ones with padlocks, I think it is, are the ones that are mimics. You can also see through, if you have a look, you can actually see their teeth, just about. So just be very careful when you open chests. That is the first one inside the game. If I remember rightly, that is the first one in the game. That was the first one that I got killed by, anyway, at least. I got killed by that, yeah. If you try and open it, or you try and attack it, it will just come up and try and eat you, basically, so be careful. Inside there is a couple of items. I can't remember what the items were. Pick those up for yourself and figure that out. There's also a ferrous lockstone receptacle in there, which gives you health water if you have activated the shortcut. If you haven't activated the shortcut, it will poison you to death, so be very careful. Basically, what we're trying to say is, use that shortcut to the best of your advantage. Just go do it. Just save your entire, just save yourself some time, seriously. Here is where the red phantom will be. And he's pretty tricky, so make sure you kill all the other guys first before you start attacking him, and make sure you've got enough stuff to keep yourself alive from this guy. He is quite tricky, be careful. I've been killed by him quite a few times. Once you've killed him, if you go to the left, this isn't usually open. This is usually a click A wall, so do that on this wall and you'll get inside this chest here. You will get a petrified something. This is an item that we will trade to the crows eventually, and it's really worth it. It's really, really worth it. I highly suggest you do it, because they will give us some rare loot later on. Also, this one was also a hidden wall, and this is a bonfire for you. I'm not going to activate it, however, because it will respawn all the enemies. Now, to help fight the boss, which I have already killed. I've gone through this before, so I know that I've already killed it. I'm going to just kill this guy. Just draw them out, bait them out one at a time so you don't get overwhelmed. The boss is a lot easier if A, you have gone and done the shortcut, and B, you summon a guy called Jester Thomas, who's in this corner here. He is probably the most OP NPC in the game, and he is incredible. He's a pyromancy guy. He's got 2 pyromancy flames on either side of his hands, and he's just absolutely fantastic. He's really powerful, really, really powerful. So yeah, so this is your boss room. This is where the boss fog will be. If you have not activated the shortcut, this entire room will be covered and coated in thick poison, not just poison, but thick poison. I say thick poison because it'll basically slow you down in the room. This poison and the sides don't. The one in the middle does. So, yeah, if you are going to try and fight them with the poison, then just don't. Just don't do it. Save yourself the hassle, seriously. I didn't know about that shortcut for a long time, and I was, oh my goodness, I was dying consistently. I couldn't. I physically couldn't do it. I had to figure out, there must have been another way. I was like, there must be another way, there must be another way. And eventually I realised there was actually that shortcut, which was ridiculous. It's so difficult to find by yourself, that is. And you would never think about it. So, anyway, on to Iron Keep. We're really, really close now. We're getting really, really close, in fact. And we'll pull this because I've already done this once, and this is going to take us ages, so I'll just quickly do a jump cut. One sec. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, yeah, this is the top of the top of the elevator. So let's go through. This place, I must have to say, it's probably one of my most it's one of the most visually pleasing places in the game. Not so great on the level design, but nonetheless, it's a good area. I do enjoy this place. Iron Keep is absolutely submerged in lava, as you can see. It used to be a really nice place, probably. This place is completely and utterly submerged in lava. And it's just really pretty. I really like this place. It's really nice. But yes, down here is our bonfire. Guys, I'm going to leave it here because I wanted to just I just wanted to get caught up. I literally just wanted to get caught up so that we could get on to the next bit and we'd be in a place where we would actually be able to do something. Guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time. Bye bye.